All right. So I want to start wrapping up with some examples of very, very good poetry. And I will do homage to my mother-in-law, and I will read her favorite poem, at least one of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's The Children's Hour. Between the dark and the daylight, when the night is beginning to lower, comes a pause in the day's occupations that is known as the children's hour. I hear in the chamber above me the patter of little feet, the sound of a door that is open, and voices soft and sweet. From my study I see in the lamplight, descending the broad hall stair, grave Alice and laughing Allegra, and Edith with golden hair. A whisper and then a silence, yet I know by their merry eyes they are plotting and planning together to take me by surprise. A sudden rush from the stairway, a sudden raid from the hall. By 3 doors left unguarded, they enter my castle wall. They climb up into my turret, or the arms and back of my chair. If I try to escape, they surround me. They seem to be everywhere. They almost devour me with kisses. Their arms about me entwine, till I think of the Bishop of Bingen in his mouse tower on the Rhine. Do you think, O blue-eyed banditti, because you have scaled the wall, such an old mustache as I am is not a match for you all? I have you fast in my fortress, and I will not let you depart, but put you down into the dungeon in the round tower of my heart. And there I will keep you forever, yes, forever and a day, till the walls shall crumble to ruin and molder and dust away. And if you don't think, after hearing that Henry Wadsworth Longfellow is the greatest poet in American history, you can take your podcast business someplace else.
I mean, my reaction is just to quote you from the last podcast, which is, that's the life right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my goodness.
Especially that line, that second to last stanza. I have you fast in my fortress, and will not let you depart, but put you down into the dungeon in the round tower of my heart. And he wrote that for his daughters. And it's, despite what some people think, there are good reasons for a grown man to cry. And sometimes thinking of his daughter's smile is one of them. And having a little girl myself, I'm sure Longfellow would agree. All a daughter has to do is smile. And her father just melts. And all she has to do is say, I love you. And he is at her command. I don't think little girls know the power that they have over their fathers.
And we are wise to not tell them.
And it takes an unbelievable amount of willpower for me to not bend to my daughter's every wish. And yes, even that of my son. Because my son has a certain smile that he'll flash, that the only word I can use to describe it is charm. He has the charm of Baron. And my daughter the loveliness of Luthien. Which, being a father, I have a natural inclination to worry. I first worry that they'll abuse such powers. But then I realize that I have only to teach them. And when they're grown and gone, it's out of my hands.
It sounds like how our Lord treats us, right?
Yeah.
The power that he gives us. All the ways we can abuse it, but who cares? Because we're awesome. And he will teach us and lead us, but no, we're more awesome than we can imagine. We're more wretched than we can imagine, but we're also more awesome than we can imagine. So maybe we should smile at our Lord more. Maybe that is a good prayer. To just smile at God.
Or just to embrace him.
Yeah.
You know, every day when I come home from work, I walk through the door and I hear them yell, Daddy. And they rush to me. And throw their arms around me. You know, one day when the weather was nice and my wife came to the door to welcome me home and opened the door, my daughter was there and she couldn't wait. She rushed out of the house to me as I was coming down the walk. And that's how we ought to be to our Lord.
Yeah.
Especially to God the Father, the first person of the Trinity. to whom we don't give enough love. We may give him fear, and we may cower from his discipline, but we don't run to him. We don't say Abba. We don't say Daddy. We don't throw our arms around him. But he has locked us away forever down in the deep dungeon in the round tower of his heart. And when he keeps us there forever and a day, we are there forever and eternity. I'll also say, as an aside, Longfellow in that poem is a parenting goal because it is very obviously past these little girls' bedtime, but he doesn't care. He just wants to be near his girls.
As you should be.
That's the life.
That is a life.